everyone, and welcome to After School Activity Zone with Brimbank Libraries. I'm Scientist Sarah, and today we're going to be doing some science magic. You see, without touching it, we're going to take this egg and drop it into this cup full of water, but without touching it. It's magic, but it's also science. Now, for this science magic, you're going to need the following things. You're going to need an egg. So our egg here is a toy shaker egg. You could use a real egg, either cooked or raw. Although if you want to use it raw, make sure you get adult permission first, because a raw egg could get a little messy. So we need an egg. We also need a plate, paper or plastic. The main thing is that it needs to have a flat bottom. We need a cardboard roll or tube, and we need a cup with water in it. Now the main thing here is make sure your cup is plastic or paper, definitely not glass, because there is a chance that the cup could go flying. First thing on our checklist, get permission from an adult. Before you do any of our science magic, make sure you get permission from an adult. They might even want to join you with it so that they're not missing out on all the fun. Number 2 is make sure you set up somewhere that it's okay if it gets a little bit messy and it's easy to clean up. And also make sure you don't have someone standing nearby who might get hit as the experiment goes on. So a clear area and somewhere easy to clean up. Third on our checklist, check what you're wearing. So our experiment today is not that messy, but we might get a little wet. So you might not want to be wearing your best clothes, or you might want to put a shirt or a raincoat or something on over the top, just in case you get a little wet. And finally, make sure you have all your materials ready to go. All right, let's do some magic. So first you want to get your cup. Now remember, we want a plastic or a paper cup, and you want to put some water in your cup, and then you want to put your cup on a flat surface. Next we want to take our plate, paper or plastic again, with a flat bottom, and put that on top of the cup, and then on top of that we're going to put our cardboard tube, and then finally on top of the tube we're going to put our egg. So basically we've made a bit of a tower with a cup, a plate, a tube and an egg. And now for the magic part. You see, we need to get this egg to fall into this cup without touching the egg. Do you think we can do that? You know, what if I just give it a hit? Do you think that'll work? All right, here we go. Yes! Look at that! The egg has gone straight into the cup. Wasn't that awesome? But why did it do that? Well, it's science magic, the science of physics, or specifically in this case, inertia. Now, inertia is a fancy word that scientists use to describe how much energy it takes to move something or to stop something from moving. The more mass or weight that an object has, the more inertia it has. So the heavier something is, the harder it is to move. You may have experienced this if you've ever tried to pick up, say, one book, and it's fairly easy, and then you went to pick up 6 books and it was a lot harder. 6 books is heavier than 1 book, so it has greater inertia, or it needs more energy in order to move it. Now with the tower that we made, the cup and the egg weigh more or have more mass than the plate and the cardboard tube. So because they're heavier, they have greater inertia, which means it takes more energy to move them. This means that when you hit the plate, it takes less energy to move as it has lower inertia, and it easily flies out along with the cardboard tube from between the egg and the cup. Then gravity grabs the egg and pulls it down into the cup of water. So now that you know how to use science magic to build a tower and then drop the egg from the top into the cup without touching the egg, why not give it a few goes yourself or try it out on your friends or family? For example, I'm going to build the tower and then I'm going to call Christa over. Let's give this a go. Christa? Hey Christa, can I get you to do something for me? Can you just kind of like hit that plate with your hand?
Okay.
Just on the side, just hit it. Yep.